Do you like organizing tikis? Do you want to watch them topple over? Tiki Topple may be just what your family is looking for.
Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Tiki Topple is a very simple family weight game that really surprised me how much I like it. Everybody starts out with the same cards, and how you utilize those cards to manipulate the tiki is going to depend on how many points that you score. So you have to, as players play cards, you need to keep track, and they'll be face up, but kind of realize what they have left and how they can change things up. And you never know how somebody's going to score because what they're scoring is kept private, and some of those cards aren't in the deck. So you start to figure it out based on which tikis they're moving. It's very easy. You're going to play a card, and you're going to rearrange the tiki based on that card. Maybe purple will move up 2, or red will move down 1, etc. And you're going to score whether they're in first, second, third place on the tiki, and more points for first, and it will kind of move from there. Very easy to teach family game, very fun to play, and one that I highly recommend for families, Tiki Topple. Here is Tiki Topple. You can see a very attractive box art here. Very colorful, very nice. You can see on the back, you have the picture of the components and the box and what's going on there in the game. Excellent choice here. When you open it up, you're going to get a survey, which you can send to GameRight if you want to. Get an advertisement from 2008, and you're going to get your rule book, which comes in 2 different languages, which we'll take a look at in a few. Inside, you're going to see a custom box. It's a lot bigger than probably it needs to be. A place for each of these tikis. These tikis are really nice. They do have a symbol in the back for game purposes, but these are really nice. I cannot tell you how great these are. For as great as they are, these are not. These are just regular wooden little generic pawns used for scoring. You are going to get cards that are okay. I like the way they feel. I like the gloss on them. They shuffle fine, but there's not a whole lot going on here. Just the information that you need in order to play the game, which is fine. These are going to come in different colors. And then you're going to get a board. And what's particular with this board is a scoring track around it, but there is indentions here where these will slide up and not fall out, which is great. Nice little feature here that was put into it, which you wouldn't expect from a cheaper type game, but it's a great attention to detail. Here's a rulebook for Tiki Topple. I gotta admit, the rulebook folds out, which I don't really like. The paper is really cheap, but it is full color and does include pictures. On this one, you have contents with no pictures. Boo! Setup over here is pretty good, but how to use the cards and then how to play the game and score it. Very easy to learn. You can probably read this probably in 5 to 10 minutes and be up and running. It's a very kind of light family game. Set the game up. You're going to look at the back of these tikis, and you're going to be looking for the ones with 3 likes. So these stars, you don't have to put them on top. You can put them in any order that you want. You just want those 3 to be together. Here's the 3 fish. Doesn't matter that they're second, first, or third. You just want them all together. And then finally, you'll have the shells that will be on the back of these. Once again, it doesn't matter as long as they're all together. Nobody knows what cards they have or what they're playing out with yet. You're going to take the 4 scoring markers and you will put those out on the start space. You will shuffle up the tiki cards. Then everybody will get the set of cards for their color. Based on a player count, there may be some cards that are missing from this that you will take out of the game. But for our purposes, you just give them the color of cards. Everybody will be given a tiki card that they will keep secret. This tells you that you want purple to be first, brown to be second or first, and red to be third, second, or first to score points. Everybody's scoring will be the same, the colors just will be different. In this case, if purple comes in first, you get 9 points. If brown comes in second or first, you get 5 points. And if red comes in third, second, or first, you get 2 points. So these are the ones that you kind of want to protect. Let's say I am the red player and I want to play one of these. Let me show you what each of these cards do. This one is pretty easy. To move something up 1. So you would play this card and you can move something up. Let's say this is the scoring I'm trying to get. So I want brown, red, and purple. You want to kind of keep things away from the bottom. So I'm going to move red up 1 space. Let's say it comes back around to me. I want to play my 2 card. 2 works exactly the same way. I can pick any tiki that I want and I can move it up 2 spots. Let's say I want to get this brown kind of moving up. That would move him up. And then I have a 3 card that works exactly the same thing. 1, 2, 3, except for it moves something up 3 spots. The other type of card I have is the Tiki Toast, which whatever's on bottom, I have to get rid of this. It comes out and everything else stays where it's at. Or I have the Tiki Topple card that takes anyone wherever I want it from, let's say green, and it just moves it to the bottom. You always want to be careful of what's at the bottom because people have these Tiki Topple cards that eliminates the card from the bottom. The round ends if people are out of cards or there's only 3 left. Everybody will reveal their cards and score it based on what is left or what's in here. Then you play a number of rounds per the players in the game. So you play 4 rounds in a 4-player game, 2 rounds in a 2-player game. Whoever has the most points wins the game. So let's score this one for the red player. Purple needs to be in first place. It's in second place, so I get 0 points. Brown needs to be in second or first. It's in fourth, so I get 0 points. Red needs to be in third, second, or first. It's in third, so I'm going to score 2 points. So red will go up to 2 points. And you would score the next guy. He wanted pink, purple, and yellow. Purple's in second place, so he will get 5 points. Yellow's not on the board, and pink's on the board, so he doesn't score any points for that. Like I said, you score for everybody at the end of the round, and you play a number of rounds equal to the number of players in the game. Highest score wins. Who should buy this game? I really feel like it's going to fit that family niche. A little bit of where you're playing the card, moving things around. You really wanted to score blue and you moved it down. No, I'm not going to score. Or at the end of it, you go back and you replay what happened. This is why I moved this. This is what I did here. This is what I did there. This is why I did that. And that can be a lot of fun. I feel like this is mostly for families, lighter gamers maybe, but I think, 5, 6 up and up. I mean, this is really you have a lot of fun with, and nearly anyone can play this one. One I actually recommend quite highly for the family people. A keeper for me.